Are you wondering what property taxes are like in the Madison, Wisconsin area? Or maybe you're wondering what areas you can save a bit on property taxes surrounding Madison? Well, we're going to cover all of that right now.
All right, welcome to our channel, Living in Madison, Wisconsin. We are your guides to everything Madison, Wisconsin. I am Joe Marks.
And I am Krystle Marks. And if you are wondering what it's like to live in Madison, Wisconsin, make sure that you subscribe and hit that lovely little bell.
Yes.
So today, we are talking about property taxes. And we're ready.
We are now.
So Wisconsin has high property taxes.
They do.
Surprise,
They do.
surprise. We do. They do. We live
them
here.
over there.
We are 5th or 6th in the country. According to Wallet Hub, we are 5th. According to Motley Fool, we are 6th.
So who knows?
Who really knows?
But we're up there.
We are up there. We're behind New Jersey, Illinois, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and we're battling it out always with Vermont.
Yes. All right, so one of the things we're going to cover first is how property taxes are determined. So every municipality has what's called a tax rate, or some people call it a mill rate. Around here we refer to it mostly as a mill rate, and that's basically the rate at which they're taxed to meet their budget based on how much total property value is taxed. So all of the assessments across the whole municipality, that all added up times the mill rate should meet their budget.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So each property then is individually assessed by the city assessor to come up with a value, and then that value times the mill rate is how you come up with your property taxes for the year. So in terms of how they come up with the assessed value, most of the cities have their own assessors, or they may hire out a third party, but they basically look at what the market has done recently. They look at comparable sales, as well as any of the improvements that they've done, permits that you've pulled, if you've added a deck. All of those are the things that help them determine what the assessed value is.
Finished a basement?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then as I mentioned earlier, they take the mill rate, multiply it by that assessed value to get their total yearly tax bill. Each municipality is a little bit different on how close they keep their assessed value to how much the property is actually worth. So as I notice around Madison, generally, the bigger cities, stay closer to what the actual market value is, but generally they lag behind.
Yes. Okay.
So they're not going to be like right on top,
Mm.
but Madison does a really good job of keeping it really close. Generally, the smaller townships, like rural areas, tend to have more discrepancy between the actual market value and the assessed value.
Do you find the assessed value lower?
Generally, they just lag even more. So if the market is going up, it's going to be lower. If the market's going down, it's going to be higher.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're just a little bit slower at getting it corrected to what the market value is.
Okay. So let's talk about the average tax bill in the Madison area. So in the median sales price in Madison is $325,000. But like Joe had mentioned, the assessed value is typically lagging behind a little bit. So let's go, for the sake of that, let's just go with $300,000.
Right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, because prices are raising as of right now. So use a number
they're
below.
catching up. Yeah. So the City of Madison schools, the mill rate is $22.56 per $1,000 of assessed value, which puts the average tax bill at around $6,800.
Right. Okay, so one of the questions I get asked is quite a bit is who has the highest taxes in the area? And Madison itself doesn't. A lot of some of the suburbs do, and it's mainly driven by the schools and how fast the community is growing. So the highest in Dane County right now is Sun Prairie. So they have a tax mill rate of $24.93 per $1,000. So their average tax bill, the prices aren't that much different than Madison, so we're going to use the $300,000 again for that. The taxes for this one's around $7,500 for Sun Prairie. So it's about $700 more a year in Sun Prairie comparative to Madison.
And Sun Prairie over the past 10, 15 years has just exploded.
Yeah, they're the biggest suburb. Mm-hmm. There's a huge demand for schools. They built a new high school. They just keep needing to build. By the time they get it completed, it seems like they need another one.
Yeah.
So some of the other areas and municipalities, suburbs that have higher taxes on average, Cottage Grove is one, as well as
I
Verona.
knew this was coming, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Verona also just built a brand new huge high school.
Mm-hmm.
So we're currently in the Verona School District, so we're feeling that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Madison municipality, so if the house is in Madison with Monona Grove, which is Monona and Cottage Grove have combined to make Monona Grove school districts, as well as Madison with Sun Prairie schools. Those are also higher, not as much as Sun Prairie with Sun Prairie schools, but they're not too far behind.
And if you are looking for a more in-depth look of the cost of living in Madison, go ahead and check out our other video, The True Cost of Living in Madison.
So one of the other questions probably I get more often is who has the lowest taxes in Dane County?
Please tell me, yeah.
Generally speaking, the townships, the small townships around Madison have the lowest taxes. So a lot of the suburbs, Verona, Middleton, Sun Prairie, Cottage Grove, have townships just outside of their cities or villages. For example, town of Verona, their mill rate is $18.23 per thousand. So based on that $300,000 assessed value, their taxes are about $5,500 a year. So that's
quite a bit lower.
Yeah, that's $1,300 less than Madison with Madison schools. So there are some other townships that are even lower than that, but that was just one example I wanted to give you. You get lower taxes, it doesn't mean you get the same of everything else. So there is some services that you don't get. You don't get water supplied to the house, you don't get sewer, you don't have fire departments as close. So there's definitely some
extra expenses
drawbacks.
And risk, clearly. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. But so if you are out in one of those townships, you're going to have most likely a private septic system. You're going to have either your own well or a shared well. So there are some other costs that you're going to acquire, but generally you're going to save.
Maybe not $1,300.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So some of the other notable municipalities, again, these aren't necessarily the lowest, but there are significantly less taxes than some of the other townships or cities that are close by them. Middleton is one. If you've seen some of our other videos, Middleton has quite a bit of new construction, and most of that is in the town of Middleton, and the taxes are significantly less there compared to the city of Middleton. Another one is Blooming Grove, the town of Burke.
Close to Sun Prairie.
Yeah, both of those are more on the east side of Madison. Westport is another really popular one up by Wanakee and Middleton. Also has significantly less taxes. Springfield out west of town as well. And if you have any specific city or area you're looking at or want more information on what the taxes are comparative to the maybe city of Madison, please reach out, let me know. I also have a doc that I can send you all of the tax rates for Dane County. So let me know if that's something that's valuable to you. I can get that out right away.
Well, we hope this video was helpful to give you more insight on the property taxes in the Madison area. If it was, please subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit that notification bell.
Yeah, and for more information on the Madison, Wisconsin area, please check out the description below. I have a free relocation guide there. It gives you a lot of really great information about Madison. And as always, if you have any questions regarding moving to or living in Madison, please reach out. Again, my name is Joe Marks. Here is my contact information. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks again for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Are you wondering what property taxes are like in and around?